to the Savannah region, where the regional minister has assured security has been beefed up in and around Kutula to bring the tension there under control. One person was shot dead a couple of days ago after a confrontation between two rival traditional chiefs who were claiming ownership of Kutula. Kutula is located between Savannah and Northeast region, but administratively, the community is in the Savannah region. The committee tasked to resolve the contention of the affected community, say it is cash-strapped to carry out its activities. My colleague Eliasa Tanko joins me with more on this. Eliasa, what's the background to this claim of affected communities?
Well, this community is part of some over 40 communities that are currently in dispute. And these particular communities administratively are within the North Gonja district of the Savannah region. And these particular communities are occupied by the members of the Tampulma ethnic tribe. And for a very long time, these particular tribes have been calling for a paramount chief of their own. And that has brought some tension between these community members or this particular tribe and the Gonjas who are traditionally overseeing this particular area. And so during the creation of the new regions, all these 40 communities decided to be part of the Northeast region. They said that because they are in the Savannah region or under the Gonjas, and because of the tension that has been simmering between them and the Gonjas, they are lacking development in the area. So they wanted to be part of the Northeast region, and this is where the new tension began. And because the Gonjas in the Northeast region, the Savannah region, resisted this particular attempt, and in the end, they were not able. These particular communities were not able to be part of the Northeast region. But since then, there have been tension between the Northeast region. There's a paramount chief at the Sioux traditional area called Janga, and also the Wasipe traditional area in the Daboya area.
Thankfully, I've been joined on the phone by the Savannah Regional Minister, Said Mohazu Jibril, and he'll be telling us more. I'm grateful for your time, sir. How volatile is the situation in the communities under contention?
Yeah, good afternoon. And good afternoon to your cherished listeners. I think the situation is not as such volatile, but everything is under control. Like you were.
Hello, Mr. Mohazu.
In actual fact, we as a government or as Regional Security Council, we don't delve into chieftaincy issues, land disputes, and whatnot. All that we do is to provide security for the people. And as you rightly said, the crux of the matter isn't about the region they want to belong to. It is about the traditional areas they want to belong to. Clearly, you have Janga traditional area, and you also have the Wape traditional area. These are the two traditional areas we have in that particular enclave. But a lot of those who are yearning to belong to the Janga traditional area, for that matter, the Northeast region, actually political demarcation falls under the Savannah region. And so this is where the problem is. It's just like you having some Gonjas staying in Bunu East. If you are coming towards the north, to Tamale, you realize that immediately after Kintampo, all the settlements you find there are Gonja communities up to the boundary where the Savannah region begins. It's just like those people saying that because they are Gonjas, they should belong to the Savannah region.
So to what extent has the committee put in place measures to address the concerns of the chiefs?
Absolutely. We have put in a committee in place, 5 from the Northeast region and 5 from the Savannah region.
Are you now putting together a committee, or there's already a committee to deal with this situation?
Committee. You know, this dispute is an age-long dispute, over 50 years dispute. And so nothing of this sort was done until I took over the reins as the regional minister. So I have to collaborate with my colleagues in the Northeast region to put up a technical committee. This committee involves security persons, CSOs, and many and some other religious bodies we put together to be able to come out with a fact-finding path towards solving this problem. But unfortunately, this committee hasn't finished with its work. But they have engaged the Nigerian, who is the overlord of the Mampusis, and have already engaged the Yagbonra, who is the overlord of the Gojet. And precisely these 2 traditional areas, Waspeura, who resides in Daboya, the committee have met him. They've met the Janga now, or the Janga traditional area chief, so that they can find a way of solving this problem. As a matter of fact, what really happened is just unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Anytime we have something like this, we have to quickly send military and the police there to solve the problem. But this one eluded the intelligence of both regional coordinating councils. We actually didn't know when these people moved from the Waspe traditional area to go and perform the funeral of the late chief. And that was what resulted into this unfortunate situation.
Mr. Jibril, we understand that the committee that was set up already that you talk about is cash trapped. Now you're talking about another technical committee you're putting together. How is your office addressing the issue of cash?
As a matter of fact, it's the same committee I am talking about.
Okay. How are you addressing the issue of cash?
You know, just like any other organization, there are times that you will not be having funds to be able to execute your mandate. So we were having the resource challenge. But as I speak, we are in RECPEC, and we've asked them to bring a budget so that we'll find a way of getting them to work, because it is very, very important to get them to work. So as I speak, this is what is happening right now.
I'm grateful for your time. Savannah Regional Minister Saheed Muharu Jibril spoke with us. He says he's working together with the committee to bring sanity to the area.